Good morning and Jai Hind. Good morning and Jai Hind. Yes. So this is second period. Third period. After this there is recess. Okay. So we are in second chapter, that is sectors of Indian economy, and we have discussed many topics. Okay. Now we are discussing from last week. We are discussing about sectors classification on the basis of working condition. So it is divided or classified into two. What it? Organized sector and unorganized sector. So overall, if we will discuss that, what is organized sector? So organized sector is a sector which is registered under government and which follow all the rules and regulations set by government. While unorganized sector is that sector which may not be registered under government and which doesn't follow the rules and regulations set by government. This is the main difference between these two. Okay. When I was discussing, then I told that workers in unorganized sectors are exploited. Understand why they are exploited? Because salary is low. Salary is irregular. There is no provision of paid holidays. There is no provision of medical facilities, medical benefits or others which the workers of organized sector are enjoying. So what should do? How they will be protected? So today's topic is the same. How the workers of unorganized sector will be protected. How to protect workers in unorganized sector. Workers in unorganized sector, and definitely today I will upload the PDF of this chapter. Okay, so please write as soon as possible. So the topic is how to protect workers in unorganized sector. How workers are exploited and how they should be protected. So the organized sector offers jobs that are most sought after. Most of the people, they think about government job. They think about jobs in organized sector. Why they think? Because they know there are many facilities which are set by government and those are beneficial for them. No one wants to go in unorganized sector. But there is a problem of job. Number of jobs are less in organized sector. So you can say they are wanting or not, they have to go to unorganized sector because they don't have any alternative. So how those workers will be protected? Then the employment opportunities in the organized sector is very low, very less. That's why people are working in unorganized sector. So what happens? It is also common to find many organized sector enterprises in the unorganized sector. It's not only matter of organized sector, unorganized sector. It is also matter of unorganized sector where many enterprises they work like unorganized sector. What it means? Means they don't follow all the rules and regulations set by government. They try to hide it. They don't give facility. Means they work as unorganized sector. So basic is how they will be protected. So few things which you should know, that they adopt such strategies to evade taxes and refuse to follow laws that protect laborers. What it means? Even if you will go to organized sector. Organized sector doesn't mean only government jobs. Organized sector also means jobs in big companies, and even what I said that your school is also under that. So organizations, what they do, they try to evade taxes. They don't want to give full tax to government. So what they do, they try to evade it. For that, they hire CAs, chartered accountants, and they tell that how you can save your tax. Even they don't follow the laws which protect laborers. Look, there are many laws in India which protect laborers, but they don't follow. So since 1990s, it is also common to see a large number of workers being their jobs in the organized sector. What is happening? They are losing jobs. Very good example is, I am not remember the name of that airlines. That airlines asked hundreds of its employees to leave the job. Even many schools are very good example during this COVID time. So people are losing their job in organized sector. That is very common since 1990. And in this pandemic, it was very, very common. Many offices, many factories which are working under organized sector, they ask their employees to leave the job. They cannot continue. So these workers are forced to take up jobs in the unorganized sector which have earnings, which with low earnings. Means suppose if you lose your job, what you will do? Firstly, you will do job in unorganized sector. Like I am having very good examples. Like there was one headmaster in Patna, Bihar, and he was in job, and that school was only from nursery to class 8. And you can understand how schools were open till class 8. Last time also it was 9 to 12 to open for a long time, but 6 to 8 or 1 to 8 not open. So that headmaster was asked to lose the job, asked to leave the job. And you know what he started? Because he was having family, and that time there was no job in any sector. He started selling vegetables at road. Because no one will help, and always expenses are there. So what is this? He lose the job from organized sector and started working in unorganized sector where income is very low. And definitely if your income will be low, then your living standard will decline. So besides the need for more work, there is also a need for protection and support of the workers who are working in unorganized sector. Yes, there is need to enhance their income, to increase their income, but there is need to protect them. So who are these vulnerable groups or vulnerable people who need protection? Now the question is, who are the people who need protection? So in the rural areas, the unorganized sector mostly comprises of landless agricultural laborers. You please keep this in your mind. In rural areas, who are the workers who need protection? So landless agricultural laborers, small and marginal farmers, then sharecroppers and artisans like weavers, blacksmiths, carpenter and goldsmiths. Nearly 80% of rural households in India, they are in small and marginal farmer category. And if they are in small and marginal farmer category, it means their income is low and their living standard is not so high. Then these farmers need to be supported through adequate facility for timely delivery of seeds, agricultural inputs, credit, storage facilities and marketing outlets. Now please understand, we started it with small and marginal farmers. What they need? Timely delivery of seeds they should get. They should get credit from bank. Because when you take credit from bank or when you take loan from bank, you don't have to pay high interest. So that is beneficial. Then Agricultural inputs should be supplied properly. Storage facilities should be given to those farmers and marketing outlets where they can sell their product. Then in the urban areas, unorganized sector comprises mainly of workers in small scale industry. Workers in small scale industry, casual workers in construction, trade and transport, etc. And those who work as street vendors, head load workers, garment makers, rag pickers, etc. They are need to be protected. So, small scale industry also needs government support for protecting raw materials. Now, what I am telling, workers who are working in small scale industry, they need protection because they are working in unorganized sector and their income is very low and even that is not regular. So, what government should do? Government needs to give aid to small scale industry. Different types of concessions should be given to small scale industry. Protection should be given. Proper raw material and marketing output should be given by the government. The casual workers in both rural and urban areas need to be protected. These are the people. If question will be asked like this, please mention that who are the unorganized workers who needs protection. So you will write in rural areas these and in urban areas these. So we also find that majority of workers from scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and backward communities find themselves in the unorganized sector. Yes, that is very true. Majority of people from scheduled caste, majority of people from scheduled tribes and backward classes, they are in unorganized sector. And if someone is in unorganized sector, it means he or she is exploited. So they need protection. Then these workers, even their income is not only low, they also face social discrimination. So protection and support to the unorganized sector workers is thus necessary. So there is need to protect these workers. Understand what government can do? Government can try to give jobs in organized sector. For that, government should think or should see. Second, if people are working in unorganized sector, then it is the duty of government to protect the workers. To like take example of small scale industry. Which industries are also how you can define it? Small scale industry. I think your geography teacher must have told you that what is the difference between small scale industry and large scale industry. Tell me. Yes.
Large scale industry and a small just like property something for they are.
Can you give some example of small scale industry?
Just like big industry.
Yes, baking industry, very good.
Amul and
Amul.
Industry.
Amul. You are taking name of Amul in small scale.
No sir, large.
Large scale. Okay. Iron and steel industry. So said. What she was saying that I am giving you a technical point how industries are categorized. So if investment is less than 1 crore, understand? Then that will be termed as small scale industry on the basis of investment. And if investment is more than 1 crore, then that will be large scale industry. In small scale industry, less workers are required. But if you will talk about large scale industry, then large workers are required. Investment is very high. So that is the difference. So small scale industry, many small scale industries where laborers are very less, then also they are exploited. So what government should do? Government can support these small scale industry and then can protect workers. Okay? So like this, workers can be protected in unorganized sector. Now if you have any query, you can ask. And in next period, whenever I will get last topic, which is classification of industries on the basis of ownership, like public sector and private sector. Only that is left, that we will discuss in last period. If you have any query, you can ask. Ask. Otherwise, I will call you one by one in front of this laptop, and then you will get them. No query? Okay. Thank you and have a nice day.